Hey there everyone, my name is Nathan and I'm the owner here at Minnesota Mobile Guy. If you're not already familiar with us, we're a business based here in the US state of Minnesota, but we assist clients from all over the world with all sorts of different issues and services for their smartphones, tablets, and other mobile devices. One of the services that our customers most frequently ask us to perform is the SIM unlocking of a device in order to use it on a different wireless carrier. Now here with us today, we happen to have a Samsung Galaxy S10 5G, and this one just happens to be a Verizon model from here in the US, and this is a device that has not been SIM unlocked yet. When we insert a different carrier SIM card, we get this message pop up that says that the device cannot be activated on another carrier's network, and then it says to contact Verizon for help with that. And then we can also see the same message if we go up here into the notification panel. We have the same thing there saying change carrier. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the settings here to show you exactly what we're working with. So if we go under the About Phone page here, we do indeed see that we have an S10 5G with the model number there, the G977U. Now that is also the model number of the at&t version of the phone. Now it is a very common thing for Samsung to assign the same model number to all of their universal hardware models these days for the US. But if we go into the software information, we'll be able to see that it is indeed actually a Verizon phone, because if we look under the service provider software section there, those VZW codes indicate that it is originally from Verizon. And then of course we also have several of the Verizon apps installed on the phone here under the Verizon folder. So it is definitely a Verizon model that we're working with here. So you might actually be a little confused and be saying, well, hey, wait a minute, I thought all Verizon phones already came SIM unlocked. And up until this year, until 2019, that was mostly true. At the beginning of this year, Verizon got permission from the government to start locking their phones for a small period of time. So if we go back to 2013, when they first started pushing out 4G LTE, the government made a requirement that in order for them to be able to use the type of network that they wanted to use, all of the devices sold to access that LTE network had to already be sold SIM unlocked. And so that is a requirement that they've had to comply with ever since then. And so yes, it's semi, or at least mostly common knowledge that most Verizon 4G devices will already come SIM unlocked due to that government requirement. But if we go back to the beginning of this year, again to 2019, Verizon got permission from the government to start locking their phones for, I think it was initially just 2 days. I think it was 48 hours after they were purchased. And they said the reasoning that they were doing behind that was to combat some of the theft and the fraud that happens with mobile devices these days, because they were claiming that people were purchasing the phones outright and then never intending to make any payments on them and just immediately selling them, or buying them with lost or stolen credit cards or IDs. Just they gave fraud as the general reason that they wanted to be able to keep them locked. And so the government gave them that permission, and then they started automatically unlocking the devices after the 48-hour period had expired. Well, if we fast forward to July now, July of 2019, Verizon got more permission from the government to expand that 2-day window all the way to 2 months. So now all high-end Verizon devices that are 4G, 5G, whatever, they actually come locked to Verizon for the first 60 days of use. And then after that, Verizon claims that they automatically unlock the devices just over the air, through Wi-Fi or whatever, as long as there are no suspicions of fraud on the original account that it was purchased on. So we've been contacted by tons of customers ever since Verizon first started changing these rules, where they bought the phone and they thought it would already come unlocked due to the previous laws and requirements that Verizon had to follow, or they purchased the phone from a dishonest seller who told them that it was already unlocked, and then once they went to try to use it with a different carrier, then that's when they found out that it wasn't actually usable. Now, most devices for wireless carriers, at least here in the US, do come locked to the original carrier by default. And if Verizon didn't have those requirements in place, then they would probably do it as well. But this is a situation where we're making this video to let all of our customers know that we do offer a service to be able to get this device unlocked manually using our computer programs and tools, and that's actually exactly what we've been doing here while I've been making the video. It looks like my program has just about finished up, so I can go ahead and just restart the phone once, and then after that we should be able to see that it does fully work and register on the test SIM card that I have here inserted. So, see of course the S10 5G logo there. Actually, I can go ahead and unplug it because I know that I'm already done with that. And there we've got the Verizon logo. Okay, and so right away we actually notice that up here in the corner we do have our network name. It's Cricket, and that's a prepaid provider that is here in the US that runs on at&t towers. So that's the SIM card that we have inserted. And then of course you can also see there the 4G LTE logo and the signal bars. But just to show you that we are indeed unlocked and activated and running, we'll go ahead and jump back into the phone settings, and if we go under status, there we go. So we can see that our current network is Cricket. We've got our LTE signal and everything is showing up as normal there. And then of course we do not have that notification up in the status bar that says change carrier. Now, one thing I should make a note of is under that setup wizard there, the SIM card is not from Verizon. That is a standard message that Verizon has included for a long time on their phones. Going back all the way to 4G devices for probably 5-6 years now. That's a normal message. It's always going to be there. It does not, however, mean that the phone is actually locked. If it's locked, you'll see that change carrier message that you saw there before. The SIM card's not from Verizon. That's normal. It doesn't affect the phone's usage at all. The phone is unlocked, and obviously, as we can see here, it's fully working. So, if you have a Verizon S10 5G and would like to get its SIM unlocked, we would love to help you out with that, so go ahead and get in touch with us. All of our contact information will be right down in the video description, and I'll also put a slide at the end of the video here that has all the information there as well. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other videos that we have on our channel, as we offer a lot of different services for a lot of different devices, and I'm sure you'll find something there that could come in handy. Make sure to hit that subscribe button while you're there also to be notified of all the new videos that we're constantly putting up and adding, just like this one. Y para todos los hispanohablantes, nosotros también hablamos español, así que ustedes nos pueden contactar sin duda. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.